Yeah, Heretics.
Would you say rejuvenated after the win?
Rejuvenated, I think so. I really like what they're bringing so far. Toronto lost out to some very good teams there, despite early, but recently looking good. If they can continue with this confidence in the server, they should be winning this group.
Yeah, I think that's the key, the energy. Yeah. To be honest with you.
We'll see. We're all up for it. Heretics going to be on the attacking side here. BBL on the defense. So just kind of setting the standards and a little bit of adjustment of the map veto from the last time they met. No big surprises, obviously, for BBL. You'd want to change a couple things up. And already Profek with a great start. Sheriff in hand, going to find Benji. An attempt made on the other side. Good tag towards Boo, but no prize at the end of it.
It's probably going to keep Levin interested, though.
A beautiful reclear here from Yampi on the A site. All the rotations coming across from BBL towards B. Levin with a huge pick.
Yeah, that's nice. Mini Boo. Oh! Oh, dealt with as well. BBL are shooting today. And he's still got a bullet to play with. Oh, he's got the support. Profek already coming in, finding Boo. This has been a shutdown. BBL with an in-zone flawless start. They're already up. And Yampi's got an audience to play to as well. I believe the dad's in the building, brother's in the building. It doesn't take much to get him out of his seat.
I was going to say, he doesn't need much of a crowd.
That's true, that's true.
Yampi will usually do the legwork himself. This is a beautiful opener from Levin. Again, I think actually confirmation on the first. He knows he can stand his ground. Like you already noted, the reinforcements were on a beautiful timing. Yeah, well, yeah, didn't need him in the end, but I think that probably gives him the confidence to stand his ground here. As it wouldn't be a Pan podcast.
I'm so
well, actually, yeah, we can go ahead and fight for them now, honestly. With obviously starting this year and seeing the improvements we have, BBL, I want them to start pushing towards the top.
Yeah, I think every single time they play in a split or a tournament, it seems like they're progressing further and further. And now is the time to build to that final point on the road to Paris.
Well, that's the thing, right? And I love the way you put it like that. Initially we heard, the coaching staff behind them, hot flash here. It was super calm though. Really calm under any sort of threat there. How are you alive? Oh my God, I thought you were getting away with that. Wu does eventually shut down on the back, pedal away, but still, actually a plant here for Heretics. Hold on, they've got my attention. You're gonna show me something with just classics? I'd be very impressed. Yampi, easy when that dart cycles back up for him. Rienz is not gonna have his for 25 seconds, so.
That's a big win initially though, plant in and a comfortable reset.
That paranoia, good for 2 on that. And they're gonna try and swing on the corner. Cleared up, nicely handled. BBL not looking threatened. But coming back to that original point, Powell was saying initially kind of during the very early stages of BBL when Magnum came in that they were looking to just do well in these European stages, in the EMEA stages.
They kept it realistic.
Correct. And they weren't looking at doing deep runs at internationals. Now the stage is building.
I think as well the reassuring thing has been there's not really been kind of peaks and troughs. It's been a very gradual increase.
Unlike the roller coaster of the Heretics.
There you go, yeah. There you go. Perfect comparison to make. But I think that's what's reassuring. It's not as if they've come out and had some blowout series and absolutely rolled teams, and then we've seen them the week following really struggle. It's been a gradual improvement, which is probably what's most reassuring, I guess, now with Pal at the helm.
Yeah, and something else I do want to talk about is the Vibe Merchants on BBL. We're hearing them behind us, and Heretics are one of the teams that haven't really had that vocal player these days. You could argue Benji at one point was that. We've had a couple on occasion, trying to get a little bit loud, but I mean, nothing into the realms that we've seen from the likes of some of these BBL players. Now, into this one, it is a bonus for BBL, so still a fairly decent buy here. You want to see it kept clean for Heretics if they want to continue the narrative that they've recovered from their woes. We'll see, though.
Fake information on that recon for Yampi. But a stalemate.
Right here.
Still posted up, though. Somebody's on the other side of this. Now finally seeing Boo rejoin. It'll be all 5 Heretics charging down the site.
Still not looking pressured. This is good damage here. Obviously, with those heavier shields coming into play, you're not going to get as much value out of that Outlaw. But Heretics, slow and steady towards the site here. Knife is going to do well enough to connect. Swing backside, but a great trade. Oh, and a follow-up! Rien's getting punished. This is problems. That's an isolated player! Another! They don't stop fighting! And it is just torn asunder. Heretics left in pieces. Benji on 10 HP. It's perfect from BBL.
Big conversion here on the bonus. Levin going absolutely huge on site.
Yeah, I think that he needs to be the player. Like, he is the player when he's on it. The BBL look fantastic. Recently, you know, if he starts games slow, he can end slow. But when he starts games like this, BBL are a dangerous team and can beat teams like Heretics. I also like to point out that map beater-wise, picking this map puts him on the jet, his comfort. I think there's a big win condition for BBL.
Yeah, it gets the ball rolling early on in this series, potentially. I mean, if it does go to the third. But then to follow up on Haven as well, another map you could argue can carry that momentum across. Again, no need to really swap out here. Just the Sheriff C. I mean, one scope for Benji. Get anything going here, but
I think that discussion about Levin is what Pao implies when he's talking about expectations. Recently, they've been moving towards that Euro, maybe to push further, but it's not been working as well, in my opinion. So it's a big question mark on those later maps. Will Levin be going to that jet and finding comfort, or are we pushing further and further?
It will be interesting, isn't it? 'Cause we're learning at the same time. Obviously, the maps were discussed on the desk a little bit, how BBL lost some of their cornerstones to their map veto. See how they adapt here. Nice deep flash, but the spray just committed to. Sociable unaffected by this, unfazed by Minibu trying to close the gap here, but still willing to stick towards yellow. This paranoia looks absolutely filthy. It is. Oh, what is going on? Boo can really do too much more. He's only got the Sheriff. But BBL's confidence is going to be sky high. This has been clean work so far. Nice from Boo.
yeah, right here quickly though. Boo's probably not going to anticipate this if he's even given the first, but
Hello.
he won't be. Yampy to clean up a 4-0 lead here for BBL to kick Icebox off.
I think this is a good time for Heretics to prove that they can come back from these situations. They've done it recently,
Yes.
but in VCT, we very rarely see it. Like, I think this year has been a lot like momentum for them. When they're ahead, they're ahead. When they're behind, they usually stay behind. And I want that to change.
Well, that's the thing when it kind of, in my mind, circles back to having your Yampis or someone like that who's really good at being the vibes merchant, right? Bringing people back up, keeping that confidence up.
Special.
You've seen it.
Magnum Special.
Magnum Special. You've seen it a lot when you go to those international events where Heretics have kind of hit a couple of one away for Woot. That could be there, but cold start for Minibu and Rien, so got to see them stand a little bit taller.
Double operator coming out for BBL, though.
Yeah.
They've got a bank account going, so a big round here. Can they keep this economy up?
Could really catch Heretics off guard as well. I mean, initially noting maybe Levin going a little more aggressive here.
That is the strength of playing this Jet and Omen, both of them capable on the operator.
Levin might find the cross here in mid. At least we'll find the turret. Benji's still aware of the possibility.
But yellow has been such a consistent problem, and BBL have made it really their own. That's a player spotted! I thought he almost got two for that one, but at the same time, Levin has found that kill over towards middle. Now the rotations come in, and Heretics once again held back, denied the space. Yampy claims it, pushing towards yellow. Now Minibu and Boo trying to navigate a way forward, but this is treacherous pathing, and that back line is now being closed too.
Levin's repositioned here. Give Heretics some space, but how deep do you really dig on this?
Cover going out.
Desperately trying to dig Profek out from Snowman.
So a good job with that spit. Keeping them on the site.
And look at this, it just feels like that eventual close of the gap. Magnum's position and timing perfect. Minibu's options, you've got to pick your fight, right? 20 seconds, we're going CT, and it's not worked out. BBL, unblemished in record thus far. Icebox looking solid for them.
And I gotta give credit to whoever called that on the timeout. You're gonna presume it's power with the double operator there. Knowing you have momentum 4 rounds and you know that Heretics are gonna be digging deep, finding a solution.
Yeah.
Surprise, there's 2 oops on the server.
Again, we'll force out a couple of early peaks, but like I said here, I mean, initially not spotting the, well, actually, didn't catch that kill off screen, but really rough again. The kind of adjustment of these early round protocols is going to apply further pressure onto Heretics. Towards mid here, so we're going to get a little creative potentially. No follow through just yet.
Yeah, they do have the Viper ult to work with. If they're able to get onto a site, get into a 4v4 or something, they can close out this type of round.
Good. BBL taking space again. Proactivity down middle. Two of them walking it. Levin there with the operator. Beyond that line. Magnum over towards that A side. Heretics trying to maybe change it. Lucky boy re-ends. Slow stuff now. Definitely a gear change. But it looks like BBL is starting to get that feel for this. Already 3 players somewhat leaning this side. They still have the setup, and look what Profec's holding.
Primed here for a pit on contact, I imagine. Some utility to slow entry down as well.
30 seconds left.
This is dark and remove a lot of that, so really it's just the pit to slow things down on the way in here. But yeah, a little curious on that
20.
one.
They do need to get this plant down. They're on 17 seconds. Yeah, they're on site, but it doesn't feel safe. Knife going to connect towards 2. No, they're at 10 seconds, and the spike is all over the shop. What is going on? 7 seconds, the plant's finally going down. Levin's still patrolling the site. He's gone through every single weapon possible. Knives, shorties, operators, and Yampy's still behind them. Finally brought through, but Levin ain't missing today. This is looking messy from Heretics. I don't like what I'm seeing.
Extremely bizarre approach here. Again, the KOL comes out. There's no real tangible...
There's no reason for it.
Yeah,
It doesn't beat a Viper ult. It doesn't help you. It's a desperate...
The pit comes out early enough that actually doesn't impact anything. I mean, if anything, prevents a util spam in, but they have such a firm hold on the site.
I wonder if that's the stress coming in here.
What do you think, panic button? Just
do something.
Yeah.
I have to give credit to Yampy that round again. He re-cleared B long by himself, pushed up, gave information once again. Having the leader on your team making those big, bold plays in a game like this is exactly what BBL need.
And in my mind, Yampy is... it doesn't necessarily show up on the scoreboard, right? A lot of what he does to find impact and value, so I see that highlighted, but again, Yampy seems very aware of this. Levin now should be locked in. He is. I feel like this guy's going to have a monstrous game today!
Oh my God!
Bloody hell, they're on a bye! They are left absolutely in pieces towards Tube. Maybe trying to split up middle. Pressure mid doesn't matter, doesn't work. 3 from BBL on the right side. Utility still in play. Woot is above the paranoia. And Boo's been rewarded through the wall. Prophet quickly handles Woot though. And they're still staggered on this approach.
We can get a little aggressive, but Rien's shut that down regardless. Man advantage still for BBL. Boo and Rien's gonna need a freebie here, and with BBL stacked up, I think they're gonna find one. Once more, just noting how active Yampy is around the map.
Keeping space, keeping control.
Yeah, Yampy has called for the stack towards B now. Another big gamble. Heretics are actually going to go towards that A site.
We still have the Hunter's Fury, so...
30
yeah, and having the
left.
Viper ult here for Boo, if they get onto this A site, get it down, it's going to be a difficult retake for BBL.
Gonna be way out of earshot of even hearing the spike potentially, but now making their way back through spawn.
I like that they can just leave Levin kind of posted on that deeper
Yeah,
line on
yeah.
B. Those two can drift a little bit further back here. Maybe starting to feel like, hey, the penny's dropped. There's no one really on
10
this side.
seconds left.
Let's start expecting what's coming. And a preemptive
Force.
pop of this doesn't get the tag on Boo, but in the meantime, Prophet gap closing. Gonna catch him, he knows exactly where he is, but the spray doesn't quite find him as much as he would have hoped. Boo now is gonna have to clutch the hell up. This is not an easy scenario. Takes the walk around the world. Trying to play the pit. That will drop soon enough.
Back in, yeah.
Does just get back in, playing on the edge here. Playing really well, controlling these small... Wait, I
Pit
thought
dropped.
he had that. I really thought he got back in.
The timer didn't reset. He did back in, but it didn't build
didn't
up. So
build
as soon
up.
as he comes back out,
Oh.
really bizarre. I mean, again, it's not a freebie, but
I have to call out them the way they played that 2v3. They left the spike on Boo, the person with the win condition ult, meaning he's got to plant the spike and then ult, give that to the Sova, put the ult down, plant in the Viper ult, win the round. Instead, they allowed BBL to come in, kill the spike planter.
That second shot is absolutely outrageous from Levin.
He's on a tear. He's having an absolute heater.
But you're absolutely right, though, because on the other side of things, the Hunter's Fury doesn't connect to anything. So it's like, it's the one thing that could potentially swing the pendulum back in their favor, actually doesn't find value.
Yep, 2 rounds in a row where Heretics' decision-making around using the ultimates.
From an early statement then, do we think they're feeling pressured coming back to EMEA now?
I can imagine they'd have loved a soft landing here, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come back in, cool. Hey guys, we're over that hump, build it back, don't worry, look what we just did. This is not how they dreamed it would happen, and Levin is like just a ball to a red flag. This man is away, looking confident, but does have to respect it eventually. BBL trying to be forced away, and Heretics getting a bit of blood drawn. Finally a fight back as Miniboo walks away sociable. Have a scrap, and they win out.
I like the approach from Heretics, keeping it simple. 5A, typical icebox.
The bread and butter.
Not letting Levin get into those picks in these default slow rounds.
Stuck across the op, sorry. Your freebie here for Magnum. That's Spike noted as well. And actually, Propek is going to find one on the other side.
Standing.
But, tagged up, Magnum.
Does he win these?
Could do. He absolutely does! Oh, my word!
They can't do any wrong. They cannot take a single misstep, and they are Magnum with the 3 at the end. The Red Bull clutch. Play it back for me. Play this back for me. I mean, this is one of the maps where Magnum got put on the map almost, right? He was always doing well. But this, it's just a gut punch.
I think combined it would have taken like 5 bullets, and every single one hits.
I have to agree with Yampi.
Yeah, he's
it was
giving
not a very good swing. The fundamentals from Heretics looking completely off once again.
Yampi's playing Mental Warfare, and it's far too good. He's actually on it.
Well, this is the thing though, in that previous round, that's the most aggressive we've seen BBL get. Now they can follow through on it.
They're just going, man. They're just going. Heretics have to do so much work just to tame BBL. I don't know if they can do it. Magnum's still going to get away with murder. Yampi going unchecked. Swings around, finds Miniboo. This feels like it's too early in the day to be witnessing scenes like this. Levin and Propek.
Last player standing.
Of course, Levin's swinging on to that. Of course he is.
Look, you're not going to get the respect without earning it. BBL keeping Heretics under the heel. It's 9-0.
When do we say it? When do we start thinking about it?
What, map 2?
Well, 13-0.
No, but you said it now.
I've said I tried to imply it enough to not curse.
But then you went,
Okay,
I'm going to say it.
Well,
I'm a full set.
I'm used to this casting business.
I see. Now, you know what, Minnie? You've done well at fixing teams, you know? We've heard you've,
Okay.
been behind the scenes, bringing teams back from the dead, according to Sideshow. He's very toxic. Now, at this point, the Heretics need to start, maybe looking to hire you out here, because this is 9-0.
Take flight.
The only copium I got for them is this is not their map.
Brilliant.
It was
Brilliant.
BBL needed to win this map
Yep.
in this series, in my opinion.
Okay.
But I didn't. It shouldn't
By a
be in this
landslide?
fashion. Yeah, not in this fashion.
Heretics definitely trying to get something. Again, look towards the mini map. Look at the control that BBL have just on the back of position here.
Confidence from Levin.
Yeah. Well, like I said, now that they weren't punished on the round where they got hyper aggressive coming out of the timeout, they're going to feel that they can just run away with that.
A little corner, good chip damage, and good confirmation, and there's no backing away. Sociable's got, oh my god. Guys, wake up! They don't respect you. They're going to keep fighting like this. They've managed to bring it back to a 3v3, but still, look at the flank, look at the position from Levin. He's slowly creeping closer, he's keeping control of the back line, but this is on the 2 on the site now.
You should run. 30 seconds
I'm
left.
going to be invested here. Again, almost feels desperate to convert here. Yampi should be able to get out. Going to catch anybody here, so full 3v3, but...
You're taking with 2 snipers, though.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
Well, you doubted it, and you did bring up the scoreline, so which curse comes true? Benji.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's 10. They've made it clean to double digits. BBL.
I think you hit a good point, though, Mike. Again, desperate again with the ult. It's like, I think that this was a good opportunity to use that Killjoy ult, but if you're having to use it in these situations and not in your gun rounds, something is kind of going wrong.
Yeah, it certainly feels like I don't want to say a roll of the dice or a coin flip, but certainly some of these situations, Heretics are just desperate to break the streak. I mean, at this point, it's almost formality to close out the first half here. Back on a by Rien's with Hunter's Fury. Again, one from Miniboo and Whoop get their ultimate, but BBL firmly in control of the tempo here. And the tone, to be honest.
It's going to take a lot of work to take that away from BBL right now. Come on, Miniboo. I don't know what the plan is half of these rounds. And again, Sociable doubling down. He's still standing for the fight. He still wants to have a go. They finally break back in, bringing out the brawl from both sides. We're into 3v3.
That doesn't necessarily give them free access to sight, though.
Yeah, Magnum's taken all the space
Yeah,
once again.
everything
It's a
behind
new
them.
player doing it.
They've got to know about this. The flanks have been coming in most rounds. Very aware here. Magnum still standing. Does get taken down. This opens up rotation possibility. Now, whether or not they take that, we'll see.
Actually connected a shot on Debut there, surprisingly enough, but 65 HP means he's left clinging to life.
Heretics just tried Yampi's rotation,
Yeah.
but it was a fake.
Double it back,
so
yeah.
doubling back here. Big brawl to get this spike down on the B site.
No dart yet for Rien's. Knife there for Woot. Couple flashes.
They're just freezing for a little bit, just to make BBL question themselves.
30 seconds left.
Rien's does have the dart back now. They just swing on this one. Wait for it. Who swings first? Pop flash on the wall. It's just a blind shot in the dark and it works out. Yampi swings again. No way are we seeing this? Yampi keeping the scoreboard crystal clean. 11-0. You thought they had another chance.
Well, I know you didn't want to use the word fumble earlier, but now you can't really argue with it. Again, Miniboo bold. With how present Levin has been on these early angles, these deep positions. And it's not even as if somebody can swing onto the TP at the same time. And
I don't know if I'm more annoyed by that opening or that finish to them.
the open.
The open?
The open.
Okay.
It's, both of it's going in vodka.
Like I said, if you're looking for a trade,
Oh, no. Neil's just joining the spinning team over here. No, it's okay, it's fine. Get you on the desk. Happens to all Overwatch coaches.
damn.
Hey, I gotta get a little
I've won a
flame in.
trophy since the last time I casted.
Well, you're not Potter. So, 11. Oh God. Please don't do this again.
Please do. Please do.
Michael, we played one game of ranked. You can't be preying on people's down. Oh my God. Okay, at least it's traded. It's traded out. They've got control of site. They should be in a post plant. They're fighting CT. They're
least
fighting
it's
CT
traded, yeah.
with the spike.
At least
They're
it's
fighting
traded.
CT with the spike. What are they doing, Michael? I don't understand.
At least he's traded. He's gonna get straight. Actually, he gets shut down. I thought he was teed up for a freebie here. Boo, still with 26 HP. Had 26 HP for the last 2 rounds, bless him. And now in a 2v2. Trying to make something work here. Sociable. Let me send the paranoia in. Be up above. A weird stalemate now will ensue.
Yeah,
30
just
seconds.
figuring out how to plant
One
this.
enemy
Oh,
remaining.
nice from Benji. Does catch Sociable, but Prophet, he slipped the net. Who
Spike
didn't see him
planted.
on this? Now, there's always a chance that he could be on this side already. They don't know about it. But Prophet's
Can he squeeze through? Yeah,
I
not
think he
caught
did.
here by Benji.
Who's got no idea? And Prophet knows. Does he get the spot? He does. And now he's reading where Benji's going to reposition to as well. It's correct. It's the right read from Prophet. This is brilliant mind games with the ult. Oh my God, this guy's playing a masterclass, but he has to finish it.
He
And
doesn't get
surely
away with
not.
sticking it. He doesn't
Surely
get away with
not.
sticking it.
Nah, he
Yeah.
doesn't. 11-1. This has been a landslide.
Switching
Yeah.
They got their one.
They got their one. At least he was traded.
Michael, I don't appreciate that sort of attitude. Yeah.
The first half here. I mean, yeah, that was absolutely brutal.
Yeah, it was. Credit to BBL. They,
One
you know, they didn't let up for a second. This was clinical in approach. It was aggressive. At least there's still smiles
Yeah,
for
it's still-
Heretics.
yeah.
I don't know if I'd be smiling, but we do in
About
Get a pistol?
Getting some
Get a
warm-up
pistol.
in.
Just get out of the map. It's easier to just rip off the band-aid, get this one over with.
It's not often you get to say it, but it's almost a GG go next. So at least, like I said, the energy's still there. They're
fine. I mean, maybe internally they're not fine. Internally screaming.
presenting
Yeah.
as okay.
Benji's put on his brave face. He's heard all this, so
Go on,
calling in.
check.
This is nice. This is sloppy from BBL. They shouldn't have let this happen, as Benji is going to punish. A little bit of a drop there from BBL. Do not keep that in mind, and a mistake will be made. So, small chance to start building the game back.
Spike in a weird spot for Sociable 2. Never smoked just yet. 5 seconds off. Again, you can see on the X-ray though, 2 players. The Heretics posted up and off from screens
Cover
here.
going out.
We saw a Magnum 1v3. You reckon?
Mini?
No.
Right.
Not
No?
Brilliant. Yep. Fun Police turns up
yeah.
again. Yeah. Sorry guys, don't even look at the round.
It's 11-2.
It is! As Heretics will make the most of a little bit of a fumble. Really, just not checking on it. Being caught off, and Benji, you give him an inch, he will take, well, a couple of kills, I guess, at this point. I'm not going to say a
3, right?
mile. Yeah, that was quite nice, though. I'll say that was lovely.
Did you get 3 or 2?
I thought it was
2.
Oh, it's only 2, yeah.
The
only
second
2.
shot was nice though.
Mike, look how many kills
But
he's
I'm not
had.
I can't
Two's a
make
lot.
this 100%.
Jesus.
Wow. Okay.
It's numerical, I'm not even being mean. Everyone knows I like Heretics. Oh, I'm going to get tweets now, aren't I?
So biased.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Stop talking
I
about
wasn't.
Fnatic again.
He'd asked me or Mini. When you, it's always too personal. Odd. Right, Mini boot. Good chance. This is nice. Look, slow and steady. It's going to be a very long game if they turn this around, but they'll take confidence where they can get it if you're Heretics.
Yeah, I think that's what that is all about. They shouldn't be thinking about this map anymore. Just thinking about, you know,
Have a
warming up a
deathmatch.
little bit,
Yeah.
have a death match. If it starts getting close, that's when you switch a tiny bit. But until then,
What round marker do you see and you're like, oh, we could actually do something with this? So I'm normally like a 7. I'm pretty early.
yeah, like
I know.
11-7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Mike?
Yeah, I guess depending on where the buy sits, yeah, it'd be around, once you're within 3.
Within
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. And
Do we just go mute until
until that moment,
Yeah,
we
until
could,
that moment.
as
We could
David.
turn back around, look at the crowd,
Yeah.
watch the game.
It was actually quite fun doing that. Weird having fun.
You did just kind of have to endure 10 minutes of eye contact though, which was uncomfortable.
What do you mean?
The crowd
With each other?
didn't
Or?
understand what was happening.
No.
They are still behind you guys. I hope you know, and they haven't left. Yep, slow build over towards yellow. So let's see where they're deciding to head towards. And in reality, for Heretics, as I said, we're ready to see it if it gets to 7. Until that point, this is the first bike. And BBL can start maybe having a challenge. And you can see how it's going. Prophet already going to take down Woot. Sadly for Boot, still just trying to build his way back in here, caught off guard, and the numbers are already so favourable.
Down to 30 HP though, Rian's tagged up also.
Paranoia available for the retake.
Well, the spam's connecting onto 11.
Take a bit of that, Mini Boot. Needs to go have a fight here though, and Magnum has had enough. Rien's, yeah, I mean, starting to look a little snappy there. Look, it's deathmatch time.
I mean, big win being it's only Yampy to maintain a rifle here, but
Heretics made no attempt at trying to deny that spike going down,
No,
despite
the-
having 4 people there.
yeah, initially the paranoia was towards not the utility, but they were so worried about somebody splitting through mid here that
Oh, I see.
2 eyes trained.
Well, Miniboo had a nice push out of A, could have gone for the flank, didn't, opted to not. Like, it just seems like
Enemy
basics on this map that Heretics
Player
are not so
standing.
comfortable with.
It looks like they're a bit mentally checked out here, just wanting to maybe get to that second. As said, I'm giving excuses at 12-3, don't think I need to, but
Were you in the timeout?
what's that, Michael?
Operator in hand. Mini boot.
Oh, you're so brave until I ask you again. Miniboo is posted up on this. our drone will give away the game, but we're going to try and play in offense.
Connect actually, level will fall here.
Shadows traveling.
Jumped up a little bit here. It's clearing the orb. Reconsider their approach. A gap over towards A potentially.
Felt like BBL knew that B site was weak previous round, wanted to just test it again. Unfortunately, operator on yellow, pretty hard to dig out there.
Yeah, and Sociable didn't TP up onto the box, so we're really to force their way in.
That's good. I like that. So passive aggressive.
Welcome to Michael. Most people wouldn't even catch it. That's the worrying part.
Whoosh.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, a bit of a different look now over towards the A site. But time is passing, 20 seconds. Y'all do need to try and get this one going now.
Heretics once again. Staying for this full retake. 5v4 on A, fine, but double snipers again to retake with.
Yeah, this could be an issue for them, especially with a couple of members of BBL actually staying posted up pretty deep. Koreans will connect on the first though.
Very nice. This is good. Yampy. Magnum does have lockdown, but using it now. He's only able to get one Yampy. Looked like he could have had a second there, but not to be. Magnum now going to get cleared as Profek, last man alive. Ain't going to have it. Heretics. Another round, 4 standing. Couple of ults now coming into play.
BBL going to be... sorry, go on.
Just love to curse. I've just been cursing all of yesterday on the desk, cursing again. Double snipers retakes. What's that about? Never mind, they just hit with the shots as well. I'm an idiot. I'm a fraud.
Didn't even see the first kill there from Koreans, but just a pixel out of place.
Nice! Let's go!
Still off kilter with the purchase here for BBL.
That felt like belief there from Ben.
Yeah,
Does that feel like belief?
That's
Are
scary.
you saying that was genuine?
I think that was genuine.
You did say you got to fake it till you make it.
He's faking it pretty well.
Oh, wow. You're sold.
But you're not sold.
I didn't believe it.
Really?
Quite hard to believe it as
Hot
well
air.
for. I'm just not as emotionally mature as you, clearly.
That's a
I'll buy
conversation
that.
for another time.
Really boo on the corner. Going to be cleared off.
Tagged up, actually, nearly caught. He's able to retreat. They've been looking to close the gap immediately, though.
EU Stingers now. See how they're looking. Pretty tough round, but weird fight for Riens, but he's looking calm. That's nice enough. It's actually Yampy's shock dart to eventually remove him from that corner, but Benji now wants in. That was horrible. Poor old Benji's getting all excited, and that's what he does. Profek, Yampy, Sociable. Can you close it out now? I mean, it's a weird fight, but Sociable's got himself the Vandal. Yampy just on the classic, but an unconventional position. Gonna at least try and tease in Profek there. Help him out on that swing, but Sociable left in the 1v2. Round the world we go. Cut through by Maze. Boring. But it might work. As the defuse is coming in. Mini Boo's got it back. Oh, Boo on the defuse. And we're up to 5.
It could have been awkward there, actually, taking some casualties then with Mini Boo on the op, but able to make use of it. Wait, hang on, did he throw it away?
It looks like they didn't get it back, yeah.
Because he swapped out to the rifle. Was it up on rafters? Interesting. Okay. Officially here, obviously Yampy getting the better of Benji. Fortunately on the swing out.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, the operator is a win condition on this map, so if that was an actual decision, very strange one.
My ult's ready.
No command online here for Wu. Hunter's Fury invested, actually. Riens early on to try and, I guess, garner some control. Nobody to really close the gap here, though.
Opens up Magnum's ult now.
Yeah. Certainly does. Especially with Boo kind of out on an island, now finally getting some reinforcements his way.
Initiated.
Down in.
Heretics playing in front of
Yeah,
them.
this
playing
is
ahead of it,
brave.
yeah.
5 seconds. Keep your eye on the timer on the middle of the screen. Yeah, that's the little slither they were looking for. But Yampy, oh, that could be a
Beautiful.
follow-up. He's got both. Oh, that could be a
Beautiful.
follow-up. He's got
Beautiful.
both. Big impact from Yampy here. You're looking at Benji. You're looking at Wu. You're looking at Mini Boo to try and stem the bleed. Woot does. Down to a 3v3, but time is ticking. paranoia still in play.
Viper is too strong here.
Yeah.
It's so hard to break.
Still got the snake bite as well. Still got a shock dart.
And they seem aware. They seem so aware. Benji, last man alive. He's done wonders before. But this one, I think, might be beyond his grasp. Has to go for it, and Yampi will sign it, seal it, and deliver it perfect.
Teams in the world on the map. So I don't think you need to change it up. Like, you are one of the best. They recently did beat BBL, and BBL have switched composition back to a more comfortable approach. Their newer comp was getting countered by this double duelist, and going back to this means it's a bit more even. But I would favor Heretics over here, both compositionally and...
I tend to agree. I think as well from a stylistic standpoint, the front-heavy kind of approach has suited Heretics very well. The amount of raw firepower available, Woot's going to open this one up.
Ooh,
actually double down as well, Yampi will fall.
Very nice. And I do want to see how well prepared BBL are for this. As you said, this was played recently. That was a 13-5 result. And Heretics looking like they want to cross the T's and dot the I's after map 1. A little bit of warm-up in the end for them, but it wasn't a pretty affair. Now, as it stands, looking near on flawless, only Woot really copping much damage. So, as it stands, Sociable can be cleared very quickly.
Yeah, something to note here is Woot loves getting aggressive on that C long on attack side. He'll be doing that sometimes by himself, sometimes with a partner, and sometimes with a 5-man stack. And so it's always really hard to know, is this just a crazy Woot coming at me, or is it
Well, yeah,
more?
it's the ability to kind of deny information on what's following up.
Flawless!
It was, yeah.
Almost like map 1. All right. Keep this up, Heretics. Show us that pedigree here. That's what we're waiting on. And I guess then the real kind of swing conversation to that is how well prepared can BBL be for this? Is this something they've worked on? Are they cognizant of it?
I was going to say, yeah, the caveat being that this is tried and tested from Heretics, but BBL obviously being a prep-oriented team.
Great to see sight for Heretics.
Yep. Don't like crossover on A. Didn't like that one bit. Too many of them.
I mean, BBL know Heretics are picking this map. Like, so they do have the prep time for it. They played them recently. With all that being said, I would be very worried for Heretics if they don't come with a win on this map specifically.
I think I'm with you. This is one where there really shouldn't be too much worry. This has been kind of their bread and butter. It's been within their map pool, as said, highly tested, and really only ever been outdone by someone else of that same sort of caliber here. So again, this is where you would start to worry if you were a Heretics fan and they did really suffer here. So far, so good. It's ticking the box. For BBL, if they can do more damage, they'll probably be over the moon. The actual changing of the outcome of this round, highly unlikely at this point. But a nice try as Woot's looking clean with it though. Good start for him. And yeah, very much cleaned up. It's just Sociable left to find. But they've done good damage though overall.
Yeah. So to even get the kill here from Sociable, remove at least one of the rifles. Force a couple of these repurchases. I mean, Benji still comfortable, but Minions and Minibu are going to have to ride this one out. So actually the situation on pistols from the first one that they can cycle through, but
Initial idea was quite cute, the 5 tower. Don't really see that much in Valorant.
Did you do it in CS? I don't think it was like the Polish team or if it was the Swedes. I can't remember which one. It was either like Fnatic or VP.
Fnatic.
Did it for some time.
Really old school Fnatic.
Yeah. Rolling back the years. Yeah. But works well enough. And now we get the fun part, right? Now we get the fight back here. Early progress being made from Rienzo, very close by towards his ult. Woot not too far away either.
Okay,
And Profek is under pressure. Does he get to keep his life here? Woot just trying to dodge his own teammate's ult there. Rien's posting that very early. Yeah, they've done damage on Profek, but he is still standing.
Something I love from Heretics when they're playing the double duelist is they have openers. They don't have like strats and defaults. They have these like opening rounds, and when they got silver ults like that, they pair it with the duelist going in. They didn't quite get the kill, but enough damage there to maybe get something done later.
Oh, I thought Benji might have had that one.
Yeah.
Kind of played in with that drone being broken.
chance to find it potentially, but slow down for a moment. Smoke outside B, maybe actually halting the progress Heretics were considering.
It's being slowed down, what, 45 seconds now. Still looking to exploit at least towards Garage a little, maybe look to pressure towards that C site. Already a rotation coming out from Profek, though. He's no longer behind Plat. Already adjusted away. towards this 3-man play on A, and as it seems, is
Maybe
the
I've
right
read
read.
this perfectly.
30
They've not
seconds
bit
left.
on Woot's fake there at
Yeah.
all.
About these
Preparation coming into effect here, maybe.
Understanding. And now this is confirmation. 11 in the right place for this. Time. We are running really low on time here. Heretics, you've got to make a go of this one. Running in towards the site, it's traded out. 5 seconds pretty much to play with. Right at the end of the wire, and that is the plant denied. You just got to live at this point. A couple more seconds, and it filters away from Heretics. I don't love the way that round went.
Maybe an element of paranoia coming in here, but effectively sitting back, letting this one pass them by. Financial damage, sure, on the side of BBL, going to be light shields plenty here, but
Heretics had that nice opener towards C-Long that then took so long around middle and garage, and then called their finisher.
like I said, it was this one smoke outside B that almost just halted I guess, the second option. Like I said, then there's a probe towards garage, and that doesn't amount to anything. Like you said, BBL just did not buy it at all.
Strange to see that on a map they're so comfortable with.
Yeah, it's going to be a question mark that's going to be in my mind is how well prepped BBL are for this, because that seemed very, very heads-up work from them. Now, Wu's got his ult ready, so that's going to be something that they need to be prepared for. And a very deep default coming out from Heretics, only really allowing that progress to be made by Wu up towards C-Long.
Yeah, Magnum's reading the fact that Woot has this ult and just playing off-site, so it's down to Woot to read whether that C site is completely free.
I have the spike.
We're almost giving up the site here, so maybe just feeling confident Lance's Fury can maybe do enough damage or create enough space for this retake to come through.
Looks like they're easing their way back in, though. It's going to be a brawl.
Getting too much. Magnum's,
Found one.
yeah, brilliant from him, but they are so close to the site. I don't think they were ready for it. Good connection on Woot, and yet a lot of information
30
free-flowing,
seconds
but it's still Heretics landing the shots. There's the ult. Woot going to get his HP back up as well. After being taken down pretty low here. Needs this 1v1. Sociable. Brilliant from him. Takes away Woot. We're in an even 3v3. And once again, I ask the question, when's that plant coming? Now. Spike is down this time, but Miniboo's HP is an issue. Rien's cleared on close as those steps back in now are going to be very difficult. Miniboo, so much work to be done, but Boo's done very well here. His timing could be fantastic, but only 5 HP cannot make mistakes.
So almost a lazy check on the second here. Yampi spotted. Oh, he played it to perfection by
Yeah,
Miniboo.
this is brilliant from him. Calm and composed under pressure. Yampi's options starting to become near on zero, but a flying judge will do it, and he's got to know where Boo is, but what are you meant to do now?
You can actually swap out the weapon, so
work.
Boo's definitely going to have the advantage here. A headshot landed, but nothing else for Yampi to say here in round 4. It's a very strange sequence of events.
Yeah, I characterize that as a very high-level round, though. Both teams understanding win conditions there, the ISO ult being the big thing, and seeing that chess match around it was very interesting. I don't think that should have been as close as what it was for Heretics, though. Sociable had to go huge.
One enemy remaining.
Again, the fact that, who was it, Miniboo, being able to kind of play that as well as he did then, not rather sketchy.
Keep up.
3-1 though, scoreline staying within Heretics' hands. They're going to be gifted over the Vandal that Yampi was able to keep into that previous. Go walkabout, it looks like. Has a bit of a wander down mid.
At least be able to control the space now. Chance to maybe rely on that further with Yampi's deep position on C, but not going to be played in just yet.
The ISO shield's giving it away. BBL have rotated over towards this A side of the map.
Look at what they've got to hold it with. Until 11 gets there, there's not a great deal to report. You're down to Sheriff's Classics. Now, we have seen a couple of those rounds, at least on Icebox, be competitive, but difficult for BBL here. But you look towards the timer, they did manage to leave that a little too late previous. As Heretics did, hopefully that's not the case now. Magnum having to give away the game.
Say somebody else potentially.
Oh my.
How has he just walked back up?
Oh, they're Rotating. BBL rotating now.
Shadows traveling.
Prophet doesn't like it though. Something about this didn't sit right with him, and he was correct, but now they're cut off from the site, right? Smokes are up.
30 seconds
Site
left.
now already under control from Heretics.
No
And just a shot in the dark from Riend. It's snappy, sure. Barely saw Magnum if at all. Long gonna come in. 4v4.
Spike
You look at the
planted.
weaponry.
Can you
4v4.
Spike
You look at
planted.
the weaponry. Keep that in mind. This is not an easy round for BBL. Dart's gone in, and away we go. Miniboo are in a good position. Trades for sociable. Need a couple more of those, though. Position shouldn't be threatened, really. It's classics. It's not much here. Benji, nicely handled. 3 for him, and stability found for Heretics.
Increasing that scoreline. Another round here, 4-1.
30
Obviously only
seconds left.
the one rifle brought in here, but unable to really get anything going. Beautiful shot from Propeg. Yeah, rough. Considering, I guess the timing that they just conceded the site.
Stick to
Yeah,
that gun
I mean,
and shimmy
Heretics, they didn't manipulate the map very much there, once again. That is something I'm keeping track of, is like this mid-round cooling. It was slow early on, and there, they were matched. The rounds are going well for them though, they're closing out.
Pace change now. Much faster to at least try and take towards long control, towards Sewer, try and pressure out BBL.
Awkward exchange, but Paranoia traded off. No foul, but as I say that, Yampy able to catch Boo. Early casualty here for, well, something that will potentially dampen the mid-round.
Yeah, it looked like they had a very clear idea of inserting those 2 players towards A, and then they were going to do some kind of strat. It wasn't yet to be seen though, because Boo gets caught there. Guardian through the wall. Boo going to create a little distraction towards C here, it looks like, to open up that B site for Heretics.
He adds a question mark, but there is still Prophet waiting here. Does still have that paranoia. Magnum's done well to find Miniboo. Big punish on this, and a great win out from Prophet. Position rewarded, and BBL not falling for the tricks that Heretics are trying to play to them. Magnum again, outdoing Rienz now. That's 2 this round, even a 3rd now spotted on top. It looks like the case is closed. BBL, very prepared for that.
Snappy response. Again, I think maybe just a factor to consider Boo falling it. Again, it's not very comfortable then to come through and clear some of the utility in Garage. It's heavily reliant on some of these open engagements. Oh yeah, I mean, you can't really fault Boo in that regard. Like you said, Guardian through the wall, yeah.
I was surprised about that.
Bro, they are so bad.
Fade away comment.
I mean, we go again, this time Levin down towards Sewer. You are going to have one over towards Long as well, but they're in for a fight here. Nice from Levin. The temptation, the want to stick around for more, but he decides to cut away at least for a moment. Goes back a little further though, fancies the fight and he wins it. Benji put down, now isolated on the site. This is hard work, but Miniboo can't do enough.
What?
Boo though can apparently. Stick as well, and a
Hey?
mad dive from Magnum. I don't know what the plan was, but it's fine apparently.
Throw bodies on the line. That was the plan.
Trade me,
That was
just
the
trade
I
me.
don't know if you remember this, but Magnum did the same thing last split, shoving out the window.
Should he be doing it though?
And it wasn't good, and I blamed it. I thought you get PTSD, but apparently not. Have to give credit to both Levin and Yampy there. Levin fighting his way out of sewers there, and Yampy breach ult flooding in. Both beautiful.
Okay, let's see. Heretics money now is going to be shaky.
Enemy remaining.
Prophet, man. Woof. Feels like it was such a different outcome if Magnum just died needlessly
Yes,
and the train's
yeah,
not there.
yeah.
We go, what the hell's going on? But it's similar scenes, right? They really want this space fought for, and Boo completely unconsidered. Don't make a move.
How long?
It's enough. You can shoot now.
Can he?
Boo, please don't
do
mess
it.
with this.
Should have shot already.
Yeah, just do it. Just please do it. Please do it. Please do it. Please just don't make.
No.
What are we waiting on? What are we waiting on? Okay,
Oh,
fine,
okay.
fine. It's all good. Oh, I'm nervous.
Didn't even smirk, by the way.
I know exactly.
Oh, Yampy, swift with it, and so is Miniboo. So quick cleanup on A long. Now the Paranoia, good to isolate 2 of them. They can't really disrespect it. Woot's going to isolate Magnum, however, in the meantime, and this is just systematic. Heretics scaling up very well. 11 options really diminish
Spike
under this.
planted.
Plant's now in. No Magnum to sacrifice himself for the greater good. And yeah, that ain't happening twice.
Very, very important round here for Heretics to flip in terms of regaining control, I guess, of the A side of the map.
And all off the back of Boo's little cheesy TP,
Yeah.
BBL can't hear that at all. He's TP'd across, TP'd back towards the bricks.
Here.
And it's unexpected there.
Over here.
But to be fair, the Sheriffs were hitting there. Didn't even need to gun.
Yeah. Beautifully done by Heretics. We'll force a BBL timeout. Take stock of things early on here.
Economy idea who you're supposed to be
It's
shooting.
actually a nightmare for us to pop off.
I wasn't just negative for the sake of being negative. There was some analysis behind it. Some. Just a little bit.
Where over the rainbow. At this point, let's see though. There it is. Knives are in a interesting position to start with. No early chance to draw blood. Outside of that, we've got Sheriff's, Ghost, and a Classic. So BBL hopefully looking to try and facilitate something for Levin. As on the other side for Heretics, they will be cautious in approach. As said though, very difficult to pin down. Agents here, looking like they want to at least pressure Garage early, and that's a problem for Yampy. Already tagged up, not much, but enough to send them scarpering. And, okay, there's the Classic. Hold on, they're fighting for the space now. No swing coming out from those knives. Levin's still too far away to make much of this. Can't get involved in the scrap, but a 4v4, not bad.
But I guess remove the problematic opponent in the form of Woot, so
Decoy.
where Miniboot moves towards A, at least plant the seed of doubt.
Portal closed.
This from Social though.
They're biting.
Yeah, nice and ratty. But I said no plant, no sound on site
30
like this does make you question mark it. There is still a player not fully falling for it, and that being Magnum. Vandal here, and that's Levin removed. Miniboo's done over and above, but Magnum with an opportunity. A couple of isolated fights, so this could still be his. Paranoia ain't landing. Magnum on 3, needs almost an ace here. TP gonna get taken. His teammate was on the other side of the site with him. Profek was there. An upgrade of the weaponry down to the wire plant, but very long road back towards his A site.
No retake here. No retake utility available for BBL already here. So Magnum on this flank is going to have to do some damage.
Whether they actually reposition. I mean, they've got to be aware of every possible scenario here with the amount of space and time.
TP up in heaven. Big duel.
Last player standing.
Nah, not going to get it. Boo does well there. Safe pair of hands, and now the absence of presence might allow for that penny to drop. Magnum, yeah, now just, I think he knows this one's just gone away.
Yeah. Unlucky here. I mean, the contingency just really robust in terms of what happens over on C. Obviously with Miniboo's early success, teeing this one up.
Yeah, something that commonly Heretics do on their anti-ecos is send, usually Benji Fishy is the person they'll send in just to scout out the space. This time it's Miniboo, was the huge win condition this round. Scattered this area out and able to finish there later on. Unlucky by Magnum here not to be able to close this one out.
If it was anyone else, maybe not an Omen with ult, you could have seen a different outcome, but as it stands, that gives Heretics another step here. Taking that scoreline further away at 3-6 now. Ult aplenty. Got Woots coming through, Rien's, Miniboo. A lot to be played with. And it looks pacey, quick, at least towards the early attempt on B. Two players committing to it, but the spike not behind. Miniboo fast, trying to set up Rien's from afar. Woot's the one to deliver the shot, but it's job done. That's Yampy gone. And Miniboo not going to stop now. You can see Levin trying to get away from this. He doesn't like what he's seeing. He's being crunched on. Pressure behind, pressure in front, and he is looking dead and buried. Woot does well, and I love this pinch. Incredibly pacey. A well-constructed round here from Heretics, as Magnum once again in a very, very tough spot.
Spike planted.
Paranoia connects as well. No swing going to come onto it, but
One enemy remaining.
Miniboo just finds 2 freebies. Woot as well. Will bring Profek down inside the old 7-3, and you're absolutely right. Beautiful pinch onto A site here. Unfortunately, I think Levin just, the panic sets in, the chaos. Doesn't know where to retreat to, then gambles on the clone. Can't even really trade out or get his kill here.
Euro into server always a powerful combination, but very interesting to go for a pinch on A. Like, that's a bit old school 2021. People kind of realize it didn't work that often, but with this combination of agents, I think that's an interesting strategy by the Heretics now.
Yeah, I quite like it. Again, that's just that additional body behind it too, having Woot to follow it up. Adds that little bit of a layup. And a different gear to begin with. BBL broken by. Love to scrap out a couple more rounds for a buffer, but...
Yampy desperately trying to make Heretics feel like it's a stack towards A here.
Just a puff of the chest. But he falls regardless. With no swing onto this angle to follow. He's probably still pretty cautious of anything in sewers. Just on the back of the stun initially, but...
That drone should be enough. Heretics can scale up now.
Revealing area.
Looks initially good on the X-ray, but Sociable not connecting onto... Wait, other than the clone, I think.
BBL once again with this flank. That is going to have to be the win condition once again. Oh!
Okay,
and
Sociable...
that's mini, Boo.
I mean, he's done well there. And here comes that flank. It's not pretty. As Boo's going to try and fall back away, keep that space at least secured, reinvest a smoke towards CT. And Woot's feeling the pressure too, down to 38. There's still a little bit of life in this round, but they need to land the shots. They need to get the kills, and that started off here. Rienz, though, aim training up towards heaven. They know at least where one of these players is probably a second now, as it is just Magnum. Last alive. Lovely work from Rienz.
Great recovery here. I mean, Boo just, well, slowing things down enough so that there's no split focus forced here by BBL. The 8th found.
I know exactly.
Unfortunate not to find anything elsewhere on the map, obviously, but credit to Heretics. Staying
I'm
grouped
not gonna
here
lie,
to...
I just want to pick sometimes, and I do. Like, I don't care, I'm just gonna pick.
Discipline out the window.
If I peek, I'm in big trouble.
I think with a player like Rienz, it makes sense though. Like he's smart enough to know to not be too stupid. So like if he's saying that, I kind of trust him. I think.
Yeah, I think there's something important to be able to call up your own number and know when it's time to make those plays or go for something a little bit confidence building. It looks quite simplistic towards the C site here. Magnum did well before. He had to handle the wave of pressure. Slow, steady creep is going to make it difficult. Two players trying to progress down on A-Long in the meantime, but Magnum needs to live. He needs to make this hard to get through. He's bought them a good bit of time. And, well, Profec's gone down, though, which makes this hard. Now BBL reinforcing this, but there's a lack of commitment here from Heretics. They don't have to go this way.
Knowing the flanks come through so early on, kind of opens the map up for him, especially with a position like this in Garage. Boo's within earshot to catch a rotation potentially, but I don't think he has.
11. Sociable. 2 to try and hold down the site. Here comes Heretics, all pouring up through long. No pressure through sewers just yet, so it does give time for 11 to work here. You're hoping maybe Sociable could find some synergy with that, but there was nothing much to be done. And now that
30 seconds
away,
left.
Boo. Just herding Yampy. And little does Yampy know. Trying to progress himself towards the site. Waiting for that flank from Magnum too, but the time still not looking pretty for them. This one might be wrapped up here. Let's see, Yampy. Yeah, not going to happen. Too many angles to clear, and not enough time for Magnum to close that gap in. It's a 1v4. You might as well make it go. Last round of the first, and it's sorted. Benji does well, and Heretics with a swift reminder of how good they can be when things work in their favor.
Yeah, and how well versed their approach to Haven is. Unfortunately, BBL, I think it's a really crack through on repeatable successes or any sort of weak side of Heretics' approach to the attack.
And again, this is a follow-on from a big event for Heretics, so let's hear about how Rienz found Masters.
And this year they've got to come off the back of that first year and don't have the same dust over them.
Okay.
And so I don't quite buy it.
Okay. Mike?
Yeah, I hate to be harsh, but again, maybe, you know, not an inexperienced roster, sure, but I'll come back to that point in a minute, actually.
Yeah, a very early fight, and it looks like they want some more. Yeah, we'll oh, this is so close. And we're looking at that paranoia, looking at the swing, you're looking at Garage, really. They have the idea. Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Boo.
Oh, no.
Man, that's how it begins? Yeah. Oof. Okay. Okay, well,
10.
Benji, too many, way too many, and Rienz wasn't even that close either, even if he got the one. Okay, Rienz, well, let's see what you got. That's a really hard position to clear on the left. Hey, still did good for one, but it's done for. Okay, pistol found for BBL.
Yeah, I think just to come back to that point as well, maybe not losing or not having the same spark. Again, they've been through some emotional turmoil. In terms of coming so close so many times, I think maybe, I don't want to say it's matured them, but certainly forced them to kind of, that's even worse on the slow-mo, yeah. But yeah, maybe just, it's really hard to kind of articulate. Well,
Come on!
I don't think they've lost their spark,
Okay.
but I certainly can see some of the frustrations.
It's always difficult. I mean, again, consistency at that high level is always the hardest thing to get. That's all you can say about it. Very few teams have ever been able to maintain any sort of dominance throughout Valorant. It's been one of those big conversations, right? It's consistency towards top-end work. Once people start getting to know what you're doing, learning it, it's very hard to reinvent yourself over and over.
In terms of tangibles, to me, the map pool is a big question mark to me for Heretics. Coming into a new, fresh map pool, they have not had that much time to look at Corrode and Bind, and then we've just seen them exposed on Icebox. So there are 3 maps already with huge question marks for me at this stage.
Tag there for Rienz, and that's where Magnum looking to make some progress or plant the seed here. Dealt with fairly swiftly. I was going to say, you're looking for a win out on A here, but it doesn't come.
He tried to hold it, but that smoke eventually comes in and ruins that second layer to that little stack up there, but I like that. Try and play those little annoying positions. You got a man advantage.
Yeah, Benji's got a stinger now as well.
Paranoia's not bad though, is it? Could be spot to bother. Mostly looking towards heaven. Does get overwhelmed, Benji, with that stinger, but now it is down to just it, but the HP is low. Benji. It's still... Ooh! Go on. I'm almost rooting for you in this one. Profek catches him on the jump up there. Understanding you wanted to get a little cheeky with the classic, but that got damn close.
It's like a Stinger's wet dream there with the HP bars. Just almost expected a full drive-by.
Good eco though for Heretics. 4 rifles out from them. Taking away 4 guns, sorry. The decision to double up at the end though, I'm not... You're low HP, doubling up like that seems a bit risky.
Sketchy. Yeah, look, he knew how close it was. Okay. Yeah, this is now going to get... It's either we have a game, or it kind of fizzles out. Right, we've got the buy coming in now for Heretics. And there's still a look on the end of this corner, still got Blue up above, but he's preoccupied, looking down towards Sewer. Smoke going to go through, alleviate some of that pressure initially. And the Aldro noting close contact.
Still just huddled outside A-Long here. 3rd player committed now for Heretics as well. Maybe even looking to set something up. Or set something in motion, yeah.
Or not. Gone against it. But they got an interesting little triangle set up here. There's so much to clear out here for BBL.
That's not ready.
Okay, but Util now starting to cycle up for BBL. Can they keep this clean? It's going to be difficult. Already in goes the jet. And oh, look at this reveal. It's outrageously good. Information aplenty in BBL. The plans are known. And Miniboo teed up for success. Gets to live in that corner and thrive from it. Heretics shutting this down so easily.
That's rough because the stun actually connects. So if Miniboo doesn't get that kill on the tag, I'm not sure actually when the tag landed ahead of the smoke. But he's just sat inside then. Free pickings for Miniboo.
I think on these gun rounds, we're going to need to see BBL explore more of the map. For a bonus round kind of approach going towards A and then finishing A, I think it's fine. But on these gun rounds, I want to see them make Heretics make decisions around the map, rotate around. It was too easy for Heretics there to stack the 3 towards A.
Very linear, yeah. Again, they almost know they can dig their heels in. Still the purchase, or a purchase coming back in for BBL.
It is the simple approach again for BBL. The A-long default. Magnum on the other side lurking.
Okay. Did manage to take Rienz down to 20 super early in this. I don't know how confirmed that damage is, though, in all of this.
What was it from, actually? Was it from a spam, or...?
Might have been on the corner from one of the Guardians, maybe. don't actually know fully.
This judge.
You sound so upset about that.
Oh, this judge.
I'm not scared for it anymore, it's fine. Oh, it might not have got caught though.
I'm a bit scared.
I am scared. That was my scared voice.
They're not even working on it, and the stun doesn't really dissuade the judge. Oh, it's filthy work, but it is working indeed. They've broken through on the site though, which puts Wu in a bad spot here. Trying to play his life out as best he can. Finally cleared by the spam, but they try and reinforce on Garage. Brawl it through, down to the 1v1. Prophet has ult here. If he feels he needs to get away, he can. Smoke back in play too. Boo.
30 seconds
Trying
left.
to play kind of between the wicket almost, but now going to commit.
Just to know as well, Prophet does have a full shield, so Boo, without swapping out here, is going to need 2 to land. Prophet, swing on the smoke, perfectly timed here. Big win out here from BBL, and that a broken purchase as well.
I like the way BBL played this round. Disguising their early A main control. They know the way that Heretics like to play on this map is they do not take A main lines. They do not get information towards A main. They sit on the site, they play with 2, they'll rotate the 3rd across often, and in that round they baited out the A main aggression, and they just went back towards the C side of the map.
Got to swing.
Got to swing.
Got to
Need
swing.
some balls.
Yeah.
Yampy said.
I'm screwed, but got to swing. We go in again. Sheriffs are out. Guardians out for Miniboo. Ult starting to cycle up as well for Heretics, but this side swap for BBL so far, hey, tick in the box. If they've started to really work out how Heretics like to play this, as I said, there's tape plenty on it. They played them recently on it.
I think they're going to look to take this A main every round, but instead of staying there the whole round on the gun rounds, they're going to quickly pivot back a lot of the time. Keep Heretics just sat on the A site with no information.
Again, what's important in terms of these early timings is really cutting down,
Deploying drone.
I guess, the impact Miniboo can have in terms of, you know, not controlling both extremities, but showing presence on 2 sites.
I think what Heretics will need to do is do what we thought before. These re-clears, we see the drone coming out on A right now.
Yep.
Get Miniboo posted back on some kind of line, get information back.
Yeah. No movement just yet, though, so still only going to be Boo in control, and actually Smoke sent Paranoia to try and slow things down as well.
Boo. Still. He did get caught in the end. I thought he might have found a little bit of a cubby, but Levin's going to check on it. A little bit more systematic this time from Levin, not having that sort of same high-tempo impact we saw coming out from map 1, but hey, he's getting the job done. All good, Miniboo, the one who had the bigger weapon here coming in with that Guardian. Couple of chances, couple of kills, but not enough. BBL, that scoreline's getting close now, 7-10.
Couple of ultimates online, though, for Heretics. Potential to slow things down now, as BBL almost have a round in hand in terms of the finances. Bladestorm available as well. Hunter's Fury's here, and yeah, Heretics, they call a timeout, rightfully so. Consider their approach here. Fairly pivotal point of the half.
Yeah, and Heretics not building economy up enough to buy the operator on this defense either.
Yeah.
Come on, boys, come on!
What about the belief there?
Teams, even BBL having a chat with Powell earlier, saying that, you know, they don't have much time from these back-to-back, but if BBL have cooked up something, they've learned more and more and more every time they've played this, there's no real excuses for Heretics. So now we go back in. Was this all just a good early start in the second half, or have we got something here? Miniboo, oh, it's just gorgeous for Heretics. This is what you want to be seeing. Masterclass sort of work, high level, high pressure, and they answer it instantly.
I guess removing that early threat, which was the slow progress into A main. Towards A long, I should say. Now, Yampy and Sociable left in a 2v5. Camera will give away the game. Still actually 2 members of Heretics over this side as well, so.
Yeah, BBL want to get a pick before this plant, but it's going to be extremely difficult with the way Heretics are just containing
especially
this
now,
space.
yeah.
5 of us here.
Yep.
And ult's being invested. They don't want to take any sort of risks in this. Again, it is a key swing round, and Sociable might be screwed. I think he is. Yeah, there's no way out of that one.
It's such a brutal combination between the Yoro And the ISO.
Nice. Clean stuff. In zone flawless. It's why Heretics needed to stop any of that sort of threat building, but it took a couple of ults to get there. But in these sort of rounds, when there was momentum starting to swing, you'll allow it.
The important thing being, it doesn't break the bank of BBL. I mean, Yampi's going to be down on a Guardian. The other thing to consider as well, they're one orb away from a full house. Plenty of ultimates of their own to invest here.
That play was a beautiful call to disrupt BBL's game plan of A main, but now they don't have them. What is the plan now for Heretics is my question.
I think we'll find the answer soon enough, won't we? BBL going to stake their claim and early intent towards that C site. Trying to find a target, any pixel out of position, but no, it's a late play back in towards the back of the site. Actually, Levin looking a little bit under pressure here. Kept alive so far by those Cypher cages in place, but it's going to be Magnum to draw blood first. Traded into, but Profek still in the fight. Wu trying to play up towards Plat, but you got to look at the slip through. They've actually cut through the site, and then look at where that spike's going. They are playing this map very differently.
Also, the Hunter's Fury and the Neural Theft not able to actually amount to a follow-up, but still, man advantage here for BBL. TP to get the hell out of dodge here.
Wu was real close by to that.
Yeah.
Sniffing that one out quick, but it is being planted now.
Yeah, he will get his ult from this. But Woot does have ult. No shield though this time. Probably won't use it.
Making cover.
Try and play back in. Cleared backside. Magnum goes down. Great from Benji. Finding Profek too. But it's the position I'm looking at. These deeper holds. Yampi. Timing is key in this. Okay. On the spike. No commitment. They know that ult's in play for Yampi. It's committed to. Dart back for Sociable as well. Can invest it into that smoke to ensure no one's in there. But now it's crunch time. Now it's the guns in hand. Benji on 13. Unlucky for both. Sociable going to find two of them, and BBL finding a bit of their form here.
Lovely call there, keeping it simple. Heretics reacts to this A main control that's been happening over the game by fighting A. BBL say we want none of that, we're just going to go C. And then they find these deeper positions in such an interesting way.
That was rough to invest absolutely everything that they had here. I guess the flip of the script really, because it doesn't break the bank of Heretics. Still got guns.
Yes, this should do.
They've got guns, one. By hook or by crook.
Yep, bringing down the
Again,
hammer.
Heretics going for that A main control on the defense. BBL just going straight for C.
It's rinse and repeat. It looks so easy. Levin so clean with it. Mini Boo executed.
Did you spot the trip though? There's a weird trip behind Plat here. Oh, that's the what?
Oh, no way! Profek!
Just caught.
Oh, it's picture perfect. Hold on. This is a brilliant round. Gonna keep it this clean though. Still chances. Boo trying to fight for it, taking away Profek, but Benji again on 13 HP. I think we've been here before. And this time around, it ain't looking so good. Benji desperate to do work. But the numbers, very hard to break in this deeper post plant. And I think he knows it. He's backing away.
Now financially in a much worse position than they would be in the previous round. See what they can muster together. The timing is just heartbreaking for Woot here.
It's crazy.
I feel so bad about that interaction. His ult now not online because of that.
Yep.
Yep.
What was it? It was the drone ahead of it as well though, right?
Yep.
BBL making moves in this second half.
I know it looks simple, but like there is a chess match going on. As much as it looks like they're just going C, there is interactions between them expecting what Heretics are putting out on the A side of the map. They've identified where the weak side of the map is.
Hello!
I love Yampi so much. It's hard to not enjoy
Yampi
it.
calling a masterclass whilst just giving it.
Yep. You love to see it. I think we've seen this round before, but this time obviously going to be up against those Sheriffs and just that Vandal still in the hands of Wood. So they know what they're in for.
The early round kind of paranoia is still there about A-Long though, because you can see the deep smoke here, and it leaves so much space across the map for BBL.
Well. Oh, Benji.
Aftershock.
Benji turns a flash. Hold on. Oh, go on, have a scrap. Yeah, this is still game on. Benji and Wu denying any security on the back of the site, and that's a devastating round for BBL. An individual moment defining all the difference.
This time around, not there quick enough. Bear in mind, the Heretics, there was a probe towards A long. Now it's just Magnum. 1v3 on Icebox, but now we'll need a 1v4 here. Wait things out, not expecting anyway from Heretics to give anything away here.
It's just waiting for them to start questioning themselves a little bit, try and soften up whichever approach he goes for, but wherever he goes, it's going to be
30
difficult.
seconds left.
Yeah, unless he hits like the maddest shot on re-end, spins back towards site, takes away Benji without Boo being involved. It would be very impressive.
And shoot it and just save it.
It might be. It's 15 seconds. It's...
Going for it. Watch this.
Yeah.
This is my teammate in ranked going
10
for it.
seconds left.
Oh no. We did try and play a little bit before this.
I did. I was going to film you. And I was gonna
I'm so
put it.
glad you didn't. It wasn't a pretty game. Yeah, just going to let that
Thrifty.
clock tick away, and we go further forward. Heretics holding on to this one. Now, this is where you would
Match
imagine
point.
BBL had a couple more rounds in that first half. It could have been a bit more competitive, but as it stands, Heretics getting up to 12. They've got that little bit of safety that at minimum it's OT.
That's a devastating round for BBL to lose there. Like, that should have been a given type of round. Beautiful flooding for Heretics, though. That's the power of the Yoru being able to TP across quickly, flooding in with the ISO shield.
What have you on the other side? So
That's actually a crazy stat, by the way, here. BBL had the highest 4v5 win rate in EMEA Stage 1 at 31%.
first time we've seen them get aggressive on this side of the map. We haven't seen that one yet. Sociable ready. That's not just one player. That is multiple. Now the clone even enough of an issue.
Do you really commit to that early angle with the trip there?
Complex open space.
Oh, Magnum just got caught drifting. They were hoping for this, but Heretics fully switched on now. It is a 3v5. You're going to need mistakes from Heretics here. One could come from this.
Prophet needs to deliver here.
Ah,
He's
he's been
checked.
cleared. Very diligent Heretics, not wanting to fumble this. Nevin looking for a similar thing on the other side here, but Paranoid out.
Last player
Has
standing.
to try and fall away. Heretics showing a bit of that caliber, a bit of that class to close out map 2. And now we get the fun of the third, but a reminder of who this team is. Form looking much better here.
Week 1.
It is.
It's all settled, don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
it's done.
We'll see you in playoffs.
It's a big shout. I like it.
I think I agree.
Oh, wow. Mike, do you agree?
I'm here for it.
Yeah, okay. That was almost a commitment, but ooh, I like this little kind of set piece for the swing in middle. But it's encouraged Yampi to go. Oh, what? Benji! This is one of the maps he was always good on. Maybe not as the Vice, but right now he's looking sharp as hell. I like to see it on the replay. As instantly BBL just left in bits.
Wide open B site as well. Exploration through mid for Magnum and Sociable, but going to be quite a ways behind this. They do have Sheriffs, so
Spike planted.
That
chance to
coming
fight
back
back in potentially.
That coming back makes it, they could get something going, I guess, but going to be hard without that initial pick.
Magnum just handled. Benji has had an absolute round. I can watch this one back and love it all the same.
I want to see the two,
Brilliant.
yeah, the two
The
kills at
three
top
at the
mid.
start as well. How's he done this then? Okay, banger.
Oh!
There we go.
Beautifully done.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, it's still zoomed.
No, that's fine. I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my second! Guys, I've already got...
Yeah, that's his second ace, I believe.
Really?
I believe so. That whole setup from BBL designed to beat what Heretics threw at them, and Benji just says no.
But yeah, how do you account for that?
Not much to be done, eh? So, BBL. Let's go for a one together. Oh, they've got mini boo. Okay. Whoa.
That was crazy.
Sorry, Heretics just suddenly hitting shots. Boo's looking clean with it too. I don't think he's going to catch out Boo here. No, it's not a pretty shot, but the rest of the cavalry have arrived. Is it turned and taken
Ace.
aces?
Ace.
Huh? What's he doing?
What's he doing?
Get in there. Again, a wide open B site for the taking here for Heretics. And not as much of a threat here, but still Profek a chance to have a say. Need some heroics to find this though.
Here we go. Come on, Woo. Rooting for you. Even the observers are rooting for you.
Suppress it. One suppressed.
Come on.
I want to see knives out and baiting for Woot right now.
Yeah, play him in. Play him in. Where's that team cam?
Or swap him a gun. So he's not got the Vandal, and then just send him.
Send him on. Yeah.
Like BBL are desperate not to give away.
Yeah,
Oh, there we go, there we go.
yeah. Here we go. Come on, Woo.
Go on.
Two shots. That's all you got to land. Oh, come on now. Back to back.
Yes!
Now we're cooking. Heretics right out the gate, setting the tempo.
Right, let's go for the third now.
Oh, who's
Right,
on
who's
for it
next?
now?
Who's
Yeah,
next?
who's next? You call it.
Mini Boo next.
Minnie Boo next.
Nice! Tommy, it's your turn, baby. Let's go.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Good for Mini Boo too.
This one's a bit harder though. They've got rifles.
They've got good.
Wow, until the Vice ult comes on there.
Hey,
There we go.
Now you're.
BBL are going to be just be terrified
I
of whoever gets the
know.
first kill in this round.
Don't let him do it. So many ults nearby too as well.
I was thinking, yeah, now Woot just one away from the null command.
It's brutal for this start for BBL. 2-0 down, economy for Heretics looking decent, and the ult economy for Heretics
Yeah,
looking decent.
yeah. So 4 players stacked towards this side.
Profek tries to slip away quickly. There's 2 players here. Stun gonna come in. One answered back. Yampi.
Cheeky.
This could be nice. Yeah, that's lovely from him. Yeah, really not. Oh, come on, that's 3.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, are you kidding me? 3 ends now. Are we having 3 aces back to back? Go on, Yampi. Do it to him. Yeah!
Have we ever seen
Never.
3
Never.
aces?
Come on, man. What is going on today?
This was snappy as well.
Yeah, it
Enemy
was.
remaining.
He had a quiet map too, so that's got to feel great for him here.
Right, who's next then?
Be any team now.
Yeah, we would look at the Heretics. That's on us. Oh my god. 3 aces.
What
in
would
3
the odds
rounds.
be on that?
Captain
tell you.
Cow could work it out for
Yeah.
us.
Go, go, go!
I'm literally just sat here waiting now. I'm like, right, who's
I want that
next?
toast to be coming up.
Yep. Okay, all the time. This build towards A, however. Benji can be chipped away at early with a little bit of damage through the smoke, I believe. So Shaw's got to be careful here. Could be caught in no man's land quite quickly. Yeah, he's in trouble here. Gonna eat at least the paranoia on the way out. Gets to fall away towards that first box. Maybe it'd sit towards default, but
Gets stuck.
he is stuck. And yeah, well, he's still got his gun for a second longer, but down to the classic now, but trying to play around the box as well as he can. But it's Mini Boo and Boo. The ace is looking unlikely now, as we are looking like Heretics just want to clean the side. Hell, aces or not, this is still a sharp round.
Yeah. Peck finds a response though. The TP forward, very aggressive. Try and isolate Benji, but can't pin him down. Get the spot here, actually. We'll find Woot as well.
Oh, this is nice though, 2v2. Boo on default. They've cleared through elbow so quickly. Oh, the swing, nicely timed for
One enemy
Profek.
remaining.
I mean, he might be 1 away from the ace, but he still needs to get Benji here. A little bit of damage on the way through. Benji going to be playing to that clock as best he can. Profek waiting. Toying with the crowd and toying with us, but Benji plays it so well. Safe pair of hands in the end as Heretics continue on their path.
A nice round from Heretics, just cycling those ults together, getting onto the site. But I have to question BBL here a little bit. They were playing an almost retake setup on that A side, but the deadlock gets stuck. And that's not what you want at all. You want to get off that site play for that retake. The fact that he was stuck meant that it baited his teammates to come and help him. And it was so easy for Heretics to clean that up with their ults.
Yeah, to pick apart maybe 1 or 2 extra players. Yeah, that is
It was a bait
That is
switch.
so
That is
nasty.
devious.
That's a LAN player right
yeah.
there.
Local land play. That's not
Right here.
VCT.
Lovely, like, people are chatting like, oh no, it's the crowd. It's like, no, that's Yampy.
No, it's just Yampy.
it's Yampy doing it on purpose. Here we go. Oh, I get in the neon trough, but still, good damage.
Can't connect onto Wu for the second though. But his confirmation initially, actually with his deep control outside A as well. Well, BBL don't have to overcommit just yet.
Info here, but hard to do much with. Again, it is only that Sheriff with Yampy, so he's going to be struggling to find bigger impact. Heretics just still trying to show that presence towards middle. This late look back over towards A.
That drops, there is still a trip here as well. No real setup on the back of it, so be able to get past it.
See how they do it this time, because it was kind of that, they were playing for retake again. Now, not going to find much already ahead of that, but Benji gets cleared in middle, so now the back lines are feeling comfortable. Shabal. Very valiant attempt, but it's Miniboo still wrecking on the site. The 1v2 now required.
Go.
They might be worried about the flank, but you can see the reposition from Magnum. He was the one. You're looking down towards Tiles, spotted now, 13 seconds, time being a factor. He wants the plant at least.
10 seconds.
But that site's going to start closing in, taking a little bit of damage, a whole lot of damage. BBL, stem the bleeding.
Nice try from Miniboo here to try and make something happen on the back of the paranoia, isolate the second player looking to swing, but just doesn't manage to pin him down.
I think in terms of bigger picture here for Heretics, I want to see them explore that A ramp a bit more at the start of the rounds, because BBL do not have a breach or big utility to fight off with it. If they've got the deadlock there, get that wall out, get those sensors out, and start breaking that utility. Rather than waiting later on and wasting all that time, breaking the walls, being
I
a
guess
bit obvious about things.
the option for BBL is to maybe semi-commit Levin at the start of the round, but even then it feels a little risky. When it's this Neon versus Neon, those early round timings are always so awkward.
Yeah. At least though, if they do sense Levin there, it's binary. It's either they are fighting or aren't fighting, and Heretics can react around that. Quick change of pace here for Heretics though.
Right up the guts, but no one's actively fighting towards middle. You can see the position coming out from Yampy, who does a dance around and running rings around, and Magnum.
Spike down, B.
Nice, it is only pistols here, but they've been causing problematic throughout this entire series. No round feels won yet. Benji at
Player
re-ends.
standing.
I mean, what's Benji going to do now? 1 kill since the ace, and that's all it's going to be. Magnum, solid work there, tied all even at 3 apiece.
What the hell was everyone doing in between maps here? Everyone's looking like so sharp now.
God only knows.
Except for that.
I don't know why Yampy is stood there with a Spectre. I'd be very annoyed if I was really
Yeah. 3-3 now. Again, ults-wise, BBL with a slight advantage in that regard, but still missing a couple of orbs.
Shift of momentum here. I'm surprised that Heretics don't take that time to take the time out.
Yampy will be forced a little deeper initially, but does have some utility to rely on. But this mid exploration from BBL.
Boo. Cops a lot of
Noted.
damage. How do they read into this? Do they just speed up? Maybe off the contact? I'm kind of curious how they want to approach this one. Yampy is still on default. Does have support from Magnum, but his options are starting to close as well. This is not a comfy position. Magnum's screwed here. Gonna have to bank on Yampy. Look at the util, but no one's shut it down.
Into the trip.
Oh god, it's all gone a bit wrong here. Messy on the side. Sociable and Profek. I mean, position noted for
Spike
Sociable.
planted.
Already Benji's gonna be watching that. Oh, bloody hell. Unlucky. Okay, 2v4. Boo low. Sociable still very much aware, you know, of positioning. This shouldn't go any further. This would need an ace. And I don't think he's going to get it with the time being where it's at.
They're pretty easy though.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
I've never seen you do one.
Don't even
Yeah, but I'm
don't
not
even get
good.
excited about them anymore.
tried to play ranked with Mini, didn't want to play.
What? Wait, we did play. I just didn't play enough for you guys.
Yeah, actually, no, that was the night you got on, played 1 and left.
2.
Nah, it was one.
It was 2. I'm enjoying the chess match here. Like, Heretics this time going up that A main like I wanted from them, but BBL immediately reading that and switching to that mid control. For BBL, I want to see them, when they do go for these plays, just have one round where you don't sit on the A side.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
What was it?
What did I not see?
Right here.
Oh, the snake, right.
One enemy remaining.
If we can get it at the end
missed
here
the-
whilst we're in the timeout. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, it's nothing, that one. Techers. BBL, though, opting for the timeout now. And as you said, it has been this kind of ongoing move and reaction throughout this series. But it feels like maybe BBL do want to kind of touch base on this, as a couple of these ults are coming through now. And again, if you're in the position of BBL, how are you looking at this one, Mini?
Like I said, I quite like the Viper tech BBL are running with. They have a pretty interesting wall on the B side, and the orb on that A main choke is doing a lot of work for them. They're delaying when
Heretics potentially. Heretics starting.
It looks more like they're going to just do the traditional Neon go control the ramp for us.
Looking at his pathing, straight down middle. Going to get noted early on. And Yampy playing from spawn here. Not sure if maybe they're aware of maybe something that Heretics like to do, but he's playing so deep, finally coming back towards that mid side. The Profek in support on this side by 11. And one way keeping them secure for now.
Out of here.
Curious. Heretics will approach actually the second step here. 11 teed up actually to deal with Mini Boot. Seemingly scot-free. They're gonna dampen Heretics' approach to the rest of this half now.
Retrieving flash.
Deploying drone.
Just a super deep setup. I mean, the drone's gonna come out, but requires Heretics to go so far forward here.
Revealing.
Very late look towards his A site, and Profek's angle is still good. Could just do damage or even hit that headshot if he gets a chance.
Yeah, as well. The BBL feel comfortable
late,
whilst
though.
the door on B is still closed. Not
Life
shut.
can be
seconds
main.
left.
I mean, what's the game plan? 25 seconds. You kind of got to go towards A here.
That's been gone as well.
I don't like this. It feels like it's hit a kind of brick wall. Now, Profek is alone, but the position now going to be considered but handled.
10 seconds left.
Heretics running out of time and ideas.
Yeah, no question marks put down at all by Heretics there. They had a little bit of mid-control, did nothing with it.
So I was saying, yeah,
Slowly
it
walked
would
on
have
A.
taken so much from Benji to actually push forward and pressure anything on the side of BBL. So we're just so comfortable to receive this late round hit on A.
They had to break the door at middle, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That door being
There
closed.
needs to be something.
Yeah.
One enemy.
I think Benji's focus being towards top mid here is probably
10
actually
seconds
the,
left.
Nice, David!
not the issue, but
Yeah, I wouldn't
they
say
could
it
have
was,
done a little differently.
I don't think Benji alone could do much there. They had to do something as a team to figure out that thing.
Oh. Okay.
Down
It's 2
B.
for 2 though.
Yeah, it's still not necessarily too bad, but do you expect this? Sociable just disrespecting the Aldrome, but gets punished by Benji.
Yeah, don't love that. Hunter's Fury
All set.
and the null command available here for Heretics, potentially in the post.
Benji using that wall for post, not for the flank control, but to control the site. Very interesting.
Swing on CT, but Yampy's still not there yet. A lot of that util still with Benji. He's got Dart back up now, still has Shock Dart and Aldrone, but again, chance to use. Already going to be noted on the wall. For a double, not to be. Profek seen on the TP, but still solid shot. Smoke on towards sight, but a quick swing from Wu will keep it in check.
Yeah, initially what feels like almost, yeah, I mean, you could take the first 2 for 2, but maybe not anticipating a second member of Heretics here being so close. I mean, at the point where Sociable hears the drone, I think he's already committed a real way back from that scenario.
Yampy didn't use any of his util there, opted for the contact approach. Didn't use his drone or recon.
Last player standing.
Get ahead of the flash, though. I mean, a chance to line up both kills potentially, with Benji being so low, but...
Another fight for B main.
God, it's
Once
brutal
again,
here. Yeah,
there's Heretics' way.
it feels a little too headstrong, a little too simple.
Yeah, but Wu can just shut that down immediately.
And it looks like they're going to continue on this pathing. Only Magnum to really answer back. So, oh, that was so close. Plant's going to be in, and Heretics' time now taken in their favor.
So Miniboo and Wu tagged up. Up to 20 HP apiece. Magnum has to respect this drone. 3v5, yeah, this has got to be everything and more for BBL, and slowed down now by the naders. Cause a lot of problems for them.
A nice reveal though from Yampi, at least gets him one, but the trade so quick to it. Heretics, they are sharp now. It feels like they've kicked up a gear. Very, very well considered round.
Don't want to see BBL giving away another opener like this, because like I said, Wu can just shut any of that down immediately.
Yeah, 2 rounds in a row on that B main, and then losing that B site, like I'm trying to apply with this A site being easier to retake, I think this B site is a bit of a pain for the retake. Heretics looking more than comfortable closing these ones out on that B side of the map.
Nice!
Some ultimates available for BBL. Hunter's Fury in hand for Yampi. Sociable as well. Again, that's been sitting in the back pocket for a while now. Obviously, the Sheriff's a Bucky in hand for Magnum. Very difficult round for BBL to get anything going.
Where maybe I wouldn't have minded a little
Right
bit
here.
of random aggression almost, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go for a chance on it. Obviously not going to be able to be done now. Lost that chance. You see the diligence though, still spamming out the boxes, still making sure there's nothing in these corners, because that's kind of what you're expecting now. And it's just slow contact play, it looks like, just kind of defaulting out of B main, but that's a bit bold here. There's still opportunities, but Miniboo's hitting. Going to find Sociable trying to play off the paranoia. Probably still going to catch Wu. Trying to isolate, try and deny, make it hard work. A lot of players on this site now. This is not comfy for Heretics. Chipped down his Miniboo. And actually, it's Boo to lose his life. This is still dangerous, yet lovely little swings off the contact. Making them work for this one. Benji now left in the 1v2. Hold near on useless as they swing together. BBL showing what they can do on the pay safe card, Thrifty.
And it comes back once again to the Viper tech I was talking about earlier. That Viper wall allowed BBL to flood into the site, use the smoke of Heretics against them.
Yep.
They had so many numbers there, and Heretics had no control of that B site. They only had that front portion. It made it way too easy for BBL to hit the shots.
Maybe not feeling fully comfortable on these sidelines around the ball either.
That's fine.
Yeah, you can see Boo just trying to TP across to break some of these, I guess, crossfires that are very comfortable. Still, I guess, level pegging, but Prophet and Levin both finding kills here.
Oh, the crossing of the ults now coming through, and the reward as well. Rien's, Benji, and Wu going to be able to get on towards this A site. Slowed down a little by the util still in play from Magnum, so unable to fully commit to this one just yet. There's that ult we were waiting on. Does Magnum get cleared? He does. He looks dead to rights here, but still going to buy the time. And all eyes drawn towards him, while Yampi the one to strike. Magnum might actually have time now. To wait for that weapon to come back out. Does he know it? Oh, he does! Stolen in the end, but it's Wu putting up a hell of a fight. A 1v1 and Sociable's position was known. The timing now difficult. Great shot from Sociable, bringing us back to 6 apiece.
Blink and you miss it here. But all tied up at the half. Again, credit to BBL in that regard. Heretics put on a show, but
They had complete
BBL
momentum at the start
them.
there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It took a lot for BBL to bring that back.
We'll have to see how things do progress into the second half. Okay.
Yeah. We can explore that a bit further later on, maybe.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how it pans out. The execution is behind this. Yampi raising
Paranoia's
approach
gonna
here on the
hit.
back of the paranoia. Miniboo though lining up too. Levin and Prophet will fall.
Inside.
So difficult to pin him down in that regard. Yeah, still with a chance though to follow through on this hit.
Standing.
But no, it's Wu. Multi-kills to end the first half here and opening up with 2 more. And there'll be 3 for him in the pistol to kick things off.
This guy's just been on fire. Like, Woot has just come back to it's like he had a tiny bit of a dip at one point, I feel like, and he's just back.
Well, again, I guess a focal point for a lot of the criticism for Heretics as well was around the role, right? But he's fragging, happy regardless.
Yeah, it is interesting, kind of that identity crisis almost, maybe, or if he's actually delivering. But right now, you can't deny it. And 17-7, mile away from everyone else.
Still buying a weapon for his teammate and sitting on the Ghost.
Well, I think I know where they are. Mini Boo. How many do you have for us here? BBL is those classics. They have been a bit of a nuisance, but I mean,
oh my God.
Who needs a weapon? Just give him the Ghost, he's good to go. Heretics Swift, in zone flawless for round 2 in the second half.
Once again, momentum with Heretics, building up that economy, building up the ults already, having a KO that's this close at round, what, the 3rd round of their defense. It's a scary prospect for BBL to deal with.
I guess here, coming into the buy round for BBL, we're going to see really the potential of the wall that you mentioned and whether or not there's anything.
Yeah, so my take is
what don't you like?
You just don't need a wall to take middle control. You can take it without a wall. It opens up that top mid split a little bit more, but when you have a Neon on your team, you have the wall already with a Neon, so I don't really see the value of this heavy mid approach that it looks like BBL are going to go with for this game, if this is what the wall is for them.
Maybe we can see the validity of it throughout the game if it does get explored further. Speaking of walls, another one there.
How are they going to re-clear this ramp control later on is a question. I guess it is with that orb.
Aldo not going to spot them out, but again, you can see Heretics so aware.
Yeah, with a pretty good idea of how BBL are set up in this round. And actually, the flash through. Going to get super aggressive here.
Yeah, they're trying to play into this. It's a wild attempt, and it's working out because Benji playing out from Market. An absolute steal on this. Magnum and Yampy now left a little bit stunned.
Yampy down to just 46 HP as well. Got to be aware, and he is. Yampy
down mid.
Picked off first here. Magnum left in a 1v2 now. Don't expect either of them to give him a duel here. Boo's completely disengaged.
30 seconds left.
It's a fair 1v1 and 4 seconds though.
Yeah, not really got a lot of time to be shift walking all the way through spawn.
No, I kind of like Boo's positioning as
yeah,
well.
Yeah.
He's a smart guy. Like the thing with Boo is, as much as he's not obviously the headliner when you look at Heretics,
10 seconds left.
The guy knows how to play around out. Very, very diligent. And played it safe, played offside. Plant comes in, he gets the job done. Boo. Good value on these kills here, and a great round for Heretics. And it puts another question mark towards what BBL want to be doing on this attacking side.
Yeah, beautiful for response from Heretics, crunching that middle on their bonus round. A bit crazy to see Mini Boo sliding down with the Marshall, but it is what it is on the bonus.
All a distraction.
One enemy. Spike planted.
And close that nicely. Even that off angle there from Boo. Very smart.
Yeah, but yeah, the investment comes back in here. Again, one away from the Hunter's Fury, so a chance to throw something extra on top. If BBL can find some early success here, it's not going to matter too much bigger picture-wise in terms of the funds for Heretics. I mean, if they do find a kill or two along the way. But a round win, sure.
Quick as anything. Not surprising considering the weaponry, but already Rien's isolates one. Rien seems completely unaware of the possibility that maybe 11 could even be there, but it's going to start getting a bit of an issue if Magnum found that. That could have opened up some safety on the sideboard some time, but yeah, Woot's having a map here. I think you get them every now and then, and they're becoming more and more frequent. However, Yampy did put in some work on that stinger. We saw it kind of last time around when he started to use it more and more, but this is going to need a lot from the both of them. Already Yampy going to be taken down a little bit lower. We're trying to come back around and yeah, just overwhelmed. Too many bodies. And it looks a little too easy for Heretics so far, making it up to 10.
Yeah, something we haven't talked about too much is that this used to be Heretics' home map.
Yep.
Last year, this is what you'd expect
ace
from
up
them
the
winning
sleeve,
every
yeah.
time. And there on that B site, it was Rians and Benji every time last year locking down that B, and it looked like the same again right there.
This year, we're seeing the replay, but yeah, no real threat developing here. And the crucial kill being Woots, like we said. Lip reader?
I think you got that one, Mike.
No, I mean,
God, he's scary when he gets going, doesn't he?
for BBL to... I don't want to see them really sit back in a default here. It has to be clean. See him almost stacked up here, and
BBL don't really have the utility to fight that initial choke against the KO Flash and KO Flash and Neon Slide, but it's this orb that they put on the ramp that's going to be used to re-clear the space. Heretics being very proactive around the map.
Out the timeout, so I guess it is whatever Powell can try and relay during that time has to land here.
Go, go, go!
Do you want to see a bit more activation from Levin as well? Because it was kind of Yampy leading the fray for them. Minibu backfilling the space, re-clearing, but they have slipped a bit further ahead, but that's been noted. Boo's going to relay that quickly.
yeah, left two players forwards. Yampy going to try and clear some space for the Hunter's Fury, but no connection, no confirmation. Even on the third either. So here you can see Benji's wall.
Nice little counters that Viper wall, maybe.
Yeah. Reposition, maybe just keeping BBL on their toes, but still 3 members of Heretics over towards the B side.
Yeah, it feels like BBL can't catch a break here. So many. Minibu could have been caught there for a second. You can see the gap close coming in, actually. It's going to be Sociable trying to get on that line, but Benji's still going to find Levin. I don't know how he got that in time before Yampy got him, but it's all Heretics. They have the bodies on the side until then. That gives them a little bit of a breather, I guess, from the tempo, but this is still not easy.
Still got a drone as well this late on. And again for Prophet. He gets super aggressive here.
I actually really like that, though. Big boy play coming out from him, but has to take a very safe TP here. Yampy does have dart back now. Has a shock dart too.
Dart
on the
inside
spike.
the smoke.
Scanning ahead.
Gonna have to have
Last player
Sociable
standing.
ready, but it's Minibu to take down Yampy. Nice try, but Minibu kicking into gear as well, and Heretics just looking movable at this point.
Looking really well drilled. Actually on both sides of the coin as well. Tough here. BBL to try and crack through. It required heroics from Prophet to even make it a possibility. Minibu just so slippery at the end.
I love the early round with Heretics. They had the A control, went back to middle, went back to A, went back to B. Like they're playing a chess game here.
You, dummy, you are the best in the world, bro.
Love that as well, just the slide to get away from the second ping on the dart as well.
Heretics' rotations on this map so far have been beautiful.
He said, rightly so, this was a stronghold for them. The understanding is still there, and the execution looking clean as Minibu continues things. Magnum left, barely alive. Once again, it feels like you can't get away from the pack of them. So many.
Reading that BBL this time are probably just going to send something at the wall towards A. Heretics respond with just playing for there, get the early pick.
Again, I love the movement as well around Benji's wall, wherever it's invested, the stack of Heretics.
Yeah, that is the power of that Vice. You can play that forward towards A because Benji's here delaying this side.
Oh, he just came off the angle.
We're trying to delay this side.
Oh man, that was just a second's difference. Got to feel that one. Levin still trying to hold this back site as best he can possibly. Does have support and maybe a little bit of a swing from Sociable, but the angle's tough. But they line up for him. I thought it was a gifted opportunity, but it dwindles. Heretics. You wouldn't be... I don't know how the other one's looking better coming back in.
The fundamentals on map 1 compared to now,
Night and day.
disgusting.
Night and day difference. This is the Heretics that can do those deep runs, that gets into finals. And now we're seeing them at full strength.
Problem being obviously the force came through in the previous ultimates are here for BBL, but
Scanning ahead.
and unfortunately can't drag this one across the line. Wu just re-enter in sight here like the Terminator. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah. Scary.
25-9 right now for Wu.
Revealing area.
Not a single round on attack here for BBL yet.
Starved out.
Yeah, like I said, because of the purchase here, look at the inventory for BBL. I mean, it's perfect out on the Sheriff.
It just feels so oppressive. BBL can't catch a break here. It feels like they haven't really been able to shake Heretics in this half.
Maybe square up to them, to be honest. Like I said, got some small victories in terms of getting to a post, but Miniboo's in a...
Once again, Heretics reading the map.
Line him up, knock him down. As you said, it's not just the shots he's hitting, but it's the read they have. Right place, right time, consistently. Wu locked in, does finally fall. The Terminator melted. Down to Yampy and Prophet to make mountains out of this molehill so far. Backed up. Void with on that corner. Need Yampy to come in. Striding in, desperately trying. Player sat in a safe position from him though. Make it very hard. As Prophet does find Benji. And might see where he ends.
I think he knows, yeah?
Swing it, got it, brilliant. Boo, not gonna happen. Okay, they're back here, at least with a round on this side.
Certainly not a comfortable position to come out, just maintaining the two weapons, but we'll see Levin to offset that slightly. Magnum, if you want to throw a, I don't know, a judge or something in to bank on a clean execute, but they're not being given that now.
Yampy again. Yampy having a good game. Good game and leading from the front. It's that kind of round that you need to pull it back. Unfortunately, I don't think that kind of round is the kind of round you continually lean on. They're going to need to find a different solution.
Certainly not out of the woods just yet.
No. No, maybe a glimmer between the trees, but still very much lost in it. We asked more of Yampy. He did brilliantly in that last one. Support then as well. Prophet, of course. How do they decide to try and create options here? Heretics look anything other than malleable. Been in the right place, right time more often than not.
Confirm, actually, it's heavy. Yeah, crunch here from Heretics potentially. But Booster postured up as well, implying otherwise.
Oh, and in the meantime, you've got the Hunter's Fury coming in. Miniboo's found sociable on the backlines, and now there's no comfort here for BBL. Fight forward, try and take some space and find some safety. Still waiting. On the other side of that is Boo. He's going to eat the Paranoia and have to rescind away from the side, but Levin wants him dead. Paranoia posted on the other side. Does he get to live? Yampy again! How much can we ask of this one man? He's delivered well, but a 3v2 is not safety yet.
Spike planted.
NG.
He's going to find him.
He absolutely is. That's going to be the pit dropping. Rien's going to find Yampy. Prophet this time holds on for another. BBL not down and not out yet.
I have no idea how that mid-round happened there at all. Just kills came out of nowhere, it seemed like. But Yampy and Prophet once again being key difference makers. Love this early idea from Heretics though. Just closing these rounds out. That's been the problem.
Last player standing.
We'll see a timeout come through from Heretics, maybe just to catch their breath after 2-something together.
What was it? You said 3 is winnable. We're at 4, so timeout before the... Maybe that's Neil's rule too.
Great minds and all that.
Coach Hypok.
That's the one. Hey, look, we've seen a lot of people from Talent making some interesting moves recently. Now, what does BBL do with this? After a timeout, do you feel so confident? Do you still have to go through all of those steps to make sure nothing's changed? Because Heretics have a couple rounds to play with, but it's starting to wear thin now.
Boo's still posted up pretty deep. I'm trying to contest this all.
Ultimately though, I feel like they are going to end up playing more of a retake towards A side of the map, unless the rotations happen.
You definitely hope so. Looking at the mini-map. Certainly now with the timing on the drone exploring through, but big question mark. I was going to say big question mark being Magnum behind this. got to be
God.
very careful.
If he dies, it's kind of wrapped, but it has caused.
As good as. He's down to 10 HP. Rienz is going to find him.
Ooh, good tag though. Yampy posting that, going to spot out at least another.
11 needs kills here.
I mean,
30
that's
seconds
a lot
left.
to ask for if there's nothing to play him in on this though. Well, what is he meant to do? Just wait. Oh yeah, you just walk out the smoke. I guess it's fine. And a follow-up. Get out of here. Woot's going to finally shut it down, but it isn't a 3v3. Post-plant time, you look at the util. Very little to work with on the BBL side. Invested what they could. The site controlled from CT. Still a lot of that deadlock util there. Profek looking to try and spam into that smoke. They've already made it through, at least somewhat. Yampy takes away the first. Profek with the second. BBL putting Heretics through their paces. Rienz now isolated. That was close. That was close.
Another split second on that swing. And the stars could have aligned.
Another round Heretics can't close out though. 5v4. That kill was massive. Getting Benji down with that Vice ult pretty much secured it for them, I think.
Even under a ton of pressure as well.
Frustrating thing, retaking in against that deadlock. Has the sensors there deep. Captured them.
There goes the break in the money. Still going to try and fashion a purchase, right? The two Guardians, some Sheriffs here and there, but it...
Mini boot. Hard tagged off that early angle. Sent all the way to the hills. Cycle out here, swap with Woot, I believe.
That breath. It's a pause for thought here. If you're BBL, you do want to kind of get the lay of the land. You've got room to work with. You don't want to make any silly mistakes here. Cross those T's, dot those I's. You'll look through market, sees nothing. Get an understanding of what's going on.
You're almost looking or anticipating some aggression coming out from Heretics.
That high flash room has got 3 of them looking back like someone swinging or going towards the stack.
Who uses paranoia on the A side of the map? And I wonder if that was a fake trigger for BBL to think that that side of the map is strong.
Certainly sold them. This is the plan. It so far is right. Rienz trying to pop the chest, hold this down. Dark goes in, tries to set it up. Levin quickly takes him away, but there's a lot more bodies behind the site. 6 more bullets to play with. Yampy in unison, but Benji lands a shot. BBL still holding on here. Benji and Boo is far away from this. Benji not going to get it this time. Profek quick to shut that down. Disallow any safety. It's Boo. Kind of shut off here now, isn't it? There it is, BBL.
Clawing
at the door.
Yeah, clawing their way back in here. Again, it was 6 in a row. How BBL respond with 4 will force out the second time out from Heretics as well. Beautifully navigated as well on the way in.
1 enemy remaining.
To the B site here. And looking clean on the cleanup as well.
Now,
and only the TP here for Profek. Side of BBL, we already noted. 3 ultimates available here for Heretics. A little misdirection.
oh,
Sociable's just brute
Sociable.
force.
Nasty timing. What? No, what is going on? This round is absolute pandemonium. It's bedlam out there. Where was Miniboo going? To his death, it seems like. And Benji has been found. A fumble, a mess, an absolute nightmare of a round.
A travesty to watch
What was
as well.
that?
You pointed out only the Omen ult to work with.
Yeah.
And the Omen ult is being played beautifully there as like a fake. Heretics running back to try and find it, and meanwhile,
But baiting the front line in as well.
What? Yeah. I don't know what Miniboo was doing after this. Rienz did his best.
I mean, you can't really doubt what Rienz tried. That would have been
standing.
Bit desperate.
Let's go!
Now, just one away. It's
God.
a broken bye here for Heretics.
Was it all for nothing, right? This could all just be a memory at one point of a close game. It could be 13-11, we move on, and Heretics just continue on that pathing. But this is the round that defines it.
No escape.
Oh, and they're feeling bold. Oh, top mid.
Straight up mid, yeah.
God, social.
It's for the vulnerable here, so
Oh my, he's playing it. Oh! He played it too long! And this might be it all forgotten in a moment's time as Magnum trying to be quick. Oh, it's been denied! A brave play. But it looks like it's fallen short here for BBL. Rofek's been monstrous in his work. But the door shuts. What might be the round now?
Has to reveal his position here to get the door open once more. Fragment, smoke. An impossibility at this point.
Fighting as hard as he can for this. It's not gonna happen. Take it to the final hour in this one, the final round of regulation. But it will be 13 for Heretics, who just make it across the line.
Finally closing out here, but certainly